Both legs stretch nice and long. And give the legs a little shake. We've been doing a lot of standing in class. Let all that energy out through the soles of your feet. And bring your heels to the bottom of the floor. Grab onto the edges of your feet. And you'll slide one leg forward and slide the other leg forward. So depending on how tight your hamstrings are, you might not be able to grab onto your feet. You might be here, you might be here. You might have your hands all the way up here in your thighs, and that's okay too. So just grab for however far down on your leg you can comfortably go. And slowly start to lift yourself up. As you lift up, right knee is going to come into your chest. Go ahead and take right ankle into circles clockwise and counterclockwise. Placing the sole of the right foot on the inside of left leg, and maybe I'll just turn so you can see me a bit better. There we go. So we're here. My right arm reaches up and over my head, and I reach towards my left toes. So some people that are super flexible, you'll be able to grab onto your left toes with no problem at all. I'm still about, it feels like a foot, maybe it's less away. And then open that arm up. We'll take some really big circles with this right arm. Get into that right shoulder one last time. Really exaggerate those circles, lean your whole body into it. And then come back up. Right leg stays where it is. Just bend your left knee in so both feet can come together. Give your knees a little butterfly flap. Keep the right leg where it is, left leg stretches long one more time. Bring your right foot to the ground this time. Grabbing onto the right arm, or excuse me, right leg with your left arm. Right arm makes a big sweep. Back behind you, turn to look over your shoulder, take a twist. Bring it all back to center. Stretch the right leg long. Oh, before we do, go ahead and grab onto the right shin. So I'm cradling my right shin with my right elbow crease. And then I'm going to cradle my right ankle with my left elbow crease as best I can. For some of us, this might be impossible. And it might not feel that great. So you can also just hold your shin like this. So however you're holding on to your shin, just rock it like a baby, left and right, side to side. A little gentle stretch for our hips. And then you can release that, stretch the right leg long, give your legs another little shake. Both feet come back to the mat, or both heels come back to the mat, I should say. So bend your knees. Grab onto the outer edges of your feet. Slide one foot forward. Slide the other foot forward, grabbing onto any part of your leg that feels accessible and okay. And then slowly start to lift up. As you lift up, left knee is going to come in for the ride. Place the sole of the left foot onto the mat on the inside of right leg. Left arm is going to sweep up and over your head. Take a side body stretch. And exhale to release. Take really big sweeping arm circles with the left arm. Leaning your whole torso, whole chest into it. Really twist. And then back to center. Left leg stays where it is. Right knee bends so you can place the sole of both feet together. Give your knees another few butterfly flaps. Left leg stays where it is. Right leg stretches long again. This time cradling the left shin with your arms, or maybe just grabbing on with your hands, whatever feels best. Give that hip a rock left and right, side to side. And then placing that leg back down just so you can bring the sole of the left foot to the mat. Left arm will give that knee, that shin, that leg a hug. Right arm sweeps up and around to a circle. Place that hand back behind you so you can look over right shoulder. Sweep the right arm back forward. Stretch the left leg long. Give the legs a shake one last time. Bend both knees to slowly roll onto your backs, hugging both knees into your chest. Give yourself a little rock left and right, side to side. Keep holding on to the right knee as you stretch the left leg long. Take your left hand on the outside of the right knee and bring the right knee to twist. The right knee is going to cross your body so you roll to your left hip, bringing the right knee all the way down to the floor. So option to have your chest and your head turned towards the right knee. Or you can lift the right arm to the ceiling, open it back behind you towards the right, and as you do, turn your head towards the right. So you take this from a hip stretch to a twist for your upper back and a chest stretch. So stretching all the muscles in the front of your shoulder. Go ahead and lift your right arm towards the ceiling if you took the twist. Bring it all the way down on your left side. Then roll onto your back, hugging both knees into your chest. Give yourself another rock left and right, side to side. This time, keep holding on to the left knee as the right leg stretches long in front of you. Right hand will go to the outside of the left knee so you can stretch that leg all the way over to the right side so you roll on your right hip. And option, head and chest can face towards the right side. Or you can lift your left arm up towards the ceiling and take that arm all the way back behind you over to the left. So you take a twist and a stretch for the front of the shoulder and your pectoral muscles in your chest. We'll start to make our way out of our twist. Left arm lifts towards the ceiling. Take it all the way over to right side. And roll back onto your back, hugging both knees into your belly and your chest. Give yourself a little rock left and right, side to side. Place both feet on the floor and walk them out really wide as feels comfortable. And then just let your knees fall in towards each other to touch. Place one palm on your low belly and the other palm right at the center of your chest. And if it feels okay for you, just rest your eyes closed for a few moments. Starting to scan your body from the soles of your feet to the crown of your head. So noticing each toe from your big toe to your pinky toe. Pressing into the floor beneath you. Feel the soft, fleshy part of your foot. Right below your toes, the ball of your foot. Pressing down. Feel the arch of your foot and that space as it lifts up and away from the floor. And the last part is your heels grounding and rooting the lower half of your body into the surface that supports you. Notice your knees gently resting on each other. Supporting each other in space. Feel the base of your spine, just below your low back. Tops of your glutes. Pressing down. Noticing the curve of your low back lifted up and away from the floor. Your upper back right behind the rib cage. Both shoulder blades, left and right. The curve of your neck lifting up and away from the floor. And the base of your head. Lastly, giving your attention to palms resting on belly and chest. Take a deep breath here. starting to re-energize our practice. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. Go ahead and walk your feet in closer towards each other, so your legs are back parallel. Hug your knees into your chest. Maybe even wrapping your arms around your shins, lifting your head and shoulders off the mat to give yourself a big hug of gratitude for making it to your practice today. Doing something loving and nourishing for your body. Either roll to one side or rock yourself up to a seat.